you know, it was actually, someone was talking about the importance of community engagement, the importance of industry engagement, student engagement and stuff in a very concrete way, and things that they were doing. And it is part of the promotion, it is part of progression, it is a section. So if you have research, you have teaching, and then you have engagement. And here are the three criteria. And you can be focused on research, or you can be focused on engagement. And especially it was about the SL1s, these really limited golden kind of roles. And some people were saying, oh, you know, there was people that weren't research active that got them. But then other people turned around and said, well, they were very engaged in this, and they did that, and they won teaching awards and stuff like that. And at first I was like, oh, that's terrible, you know, research is important. I thought, well, no, actually, if you place equal weighting and value over it, and maybe that's why ITs have more women than men, or more women in senior roles than compared to universities, because it is about teaching more so than research. I don't know.
No, you've brought up something that I noticed that I wasn't expecting to find in my research, that women take on more pastoral work. I've noticed it. That's why I wanted more men. To try to figure out what's going on.
You have to remember, we did a Venus Swan study, and very few gender differences came out on a lot of things, because it's all perception. Because men will think, oh yeah, I did do this and I did do that, but when you objectively, men always overestimate everything they do, women underestimate. But if you had a camera on then and objectively looked at the amount of time women spent on certain things versus the amount of time men spent, where it might be the fact that men might not even be approached by students. You know, in the first place. So it's not always on the man, but it might be just purely like, oh, I'll go to her, she's nice, or oh, I don't want to talk to a man about this, I'll talk to a woman. I wonder, like, when it comes to stuff like mental health and stuff, is it more, because I mean the level of, like, doing courses now in DIT for us about students in distress. Courses.
Same in the Trinity.
The level is just gone through the roof. Like, but I wonder how many students decide, I'm going to go to a female lecturer with this issue versus a male. And that's perfectly fine, but it should be built into the system that recognises that, you know, okay,
you can't overburden one
over the other, but if the students feel comfortable going to the women about this, then there should be a formalised role. Like we had class tutors and stuff, but you didn't get time off or anything like that. As far as I know. Maybe you did. I don't know.
You mean the tutor role?
Well, no. Say for each undergraduate, they had a year ahead or something. They had a lecture that they could go to with issues and topics.
Oh yeah, like the tutor,
class tutors.
Tutor.
But it wasn't a tutor as a TA or anything. It was a lecture. Maybe you got time off. I can't remember now, but
but it does. It's interesting you said that, because it's something I noticed as well that was happening more so. I think men are better at saying no.
No, but it's not that they're better, it's that it's okay for them to say no as well. Sorry, this is gender and me coming out now, you know. Because, I mean, how many times Irish people...
you're right.
Stop.
Woman's a bitch. She says, doesn't think.
And Irish people find it hard to say no, but then Irish women especially find it hard to say no.
Hence you're marking now up until...
Exactly, And you'll be more of a bitch, you'll be alright.
I'm just going to ask you two more questions.
Absolutely,
I wanted to ask you a little bit about your work, and in terms of it spilling over into your personal life. Do you think that you have a good balance? I know you said you've moved home at the moment, so that's obviously going to impact.
No.
Really?
No, I have no social life. Just like
really.
Well, like not in a really sad way, maybe a little bit, but like it's not like I'm going out every Saturday night around. But, like, I mean, I'd be lucky if I get out once a month, which is really fucking sad because I'm single. I'm in my early 30s. I am poor. I have no money, but it's even my friends and stuff. They're tired. Like, you know, we wouldn't even be going out just for Friday drinks or stuff. But it's just like. You think, you know, I do have to blame it all on work, and maybe I allow it to go that way, you know, that kind of way. But no, I don't really have a balance, because I find that I do a lot of late lectures now, so there'll be things I would like to go to, but I can't because I'm lecturing in the evenings on a Tuesday or Wednesday.
Right.
So that's direct conflict. But then, you know, you're tired and you're like, oh no. Or I've gone out before and I had a deadline for stuff that wasn't even, like I said, wasn't anything to do with my job, but was research related. And I was thinking, oh no, I can't drink too much, like, or I can't go out now, or I have to be aware that I have to have a clear head the next day. But I noticed in the last year or so, I just, I think it's a money thing though, because everyone's like, oh, you're up in Dublin, you'd be going out all the time. I'm like, no, I have no money. Because my rent is just, that's why I decided to move back home. I'm still paying a little bit to stay up a couple of nights a week for late lectures, but like.
So your parents aren't living in Dublin?
No, I'm country girl.
Okay.
I don't drive because I keep failing my test. So that's
so
probably
you're taking the bus, aren't
yeah. See, I think that's the part of the.
That's why you've no life.
If I'm stuck at home, I'm like, can you give me a lift?
That's
yeah,
why.
I know.
No, that's why you're up and down on the bus, Sarah.
I know.
Like, that's why.
Yeah, I've regressed back to being like a teenager.
If you ever watch any of those programs on RT, they talk about this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I don't
What's
watch
your man?
them.
He's doing them all. Brendan Courtney. He seems to do them all now.
Yeah,
you know?
I know. It's just like depressing to even look at and watch. But I failed 4 times now. Jesus Christ, I don't know what I have to do. Who do I have to bribe to pass the fucking test? I'm down in Carlow and it has one of the worst fail rates. And my cousin...
Funny, you could register them somewhere.
Well, Dublin is as bad, so it's about 45% in Carlow and it's like 47 in Dublin. But, and it's all around the same area. But then, like, my cousin is down in Ennis, and do you know what the pass rate is there? 70. And there's a whole thing, west is best.
What's going on?
I know.
What's going on?
Criteria here. Yeah.
No, that's not it.
There's
That's
a fiddle going on. It's a fiddle.
Fiddle going on.
There is a fiddle. I'm not
Nothing to do with you not passing.
Carlow is so bad that when both my brothers were the same, it got so bad they had to bring in a private company because of the backlist, and then they passed with the private company. So Carlow has formed, like, you know,
there's some sort of there's a dictator somewhere in there. There's somebody with a grudge.
A bit of a money. €80 a go, or 85 now a go. Like.
That's why you're broke.
I know. Yeah.
Just in the final question, is just in relation to when you have a bad day. Okay, so we all have a bad day. What is a bad day, and how do you deal with those days?
Well, usually a bad day for me is probably when it's usually emotionally laden, right? So it's not that a computer breaks or something like that, I can cope with all that. It's usually like a student has upset me, or usually not my co-workers, but it's usually a student who, not that they're, like, if they come in and they've problems and stuff and we sit down and sort it out, that's fine. But if a student has been snarky or has not made a complaint but is cow or bollocks, that can be upsetting because you kind of, or they attack you, you know. Why I love this when they come in and they sit down. Now, I'll be honest, I've gotten to the stage I start laughing, but sometimes they do get into strict skin every now and then. When they sit down, they're like, I love when they come in and they're like, I'm very disappointed in my grade. And you're looking at them and you're thinking, yeah, so am I. Like, you know, you think, so am I, but they kind of put it on you as in, like, so I noticed that there is a few students now and they were quite, but it's only when you talk to other lecturers that there are a few students you come across and they are quite manipulative. Yeah. It doesn't happen often. There might be one in a whole year, but they are manipulative where they try, it's like the kids of divorced parents, like, oh, well, I got 90% in this other subject, or, you know, like they almost make you feel like you're doubting yourself.
They're calling you in, what are you doing?
I know,
somebody in 90.
But it's a lie, like, it's complete bullshit. Like, you know, they're just manipulating or kind of, and I think maybe it's because you're younger or something, like they feel like they can get away with it. Or maybe because I seem like a soft touch. Right. But, like, I'm quite, like, I don't let them, I'd be quite steely about it, like, to the point where they might be a bit surprised that I'm not backing down or whatever. But afterwards I'm kind of, you know, the self-doubt or kind of like, oh God, that's, you know, it's horrible, or, you know, but I think that happens everywhere, that you're going to come across, like, customer service that probably have it worse.